Hello, welcome back to another episode from the part 1 of A Day with the Tall Tree series. I hope you know what it's all about and how do we reach here and all. If you are not yet viewed, have a look on it. The link will be in the description box. As you know, we reached the tall trees of Munnar by noon. After the check-in process, we got a pretty decent room with basic stuffs. Have a look on it. My personal rating for the room with respect to the rents we paid is 7 out of 10. The view from the balcony is facing cardamom farming and the tall trees. Between the tall trees you can even see the Indian giant squirrels jumping from one tree to another. From balcony you can even listen to the whistling sounds of birds also. After refreshing and taking lunch, we done a small walk inside the property. I guess it was around 66 or 68 acres of lands with tall trees and cardamom farming. The beauty of this place is 200 plus years of all tall trees. As you know, Munnar is famous for tea plantation and tea, so if you are visiting Munnar, I guess no one will miss a cup of tea and a visit to tea plantation, right? So by 4:30 p.m., there was a tea tasting in the restaurant with an introduction to different types of tea leaves. A small intro about tea making, explaining about the steeping time of an ideal tea, and how to prepare a good tea, so and so. The amazing part of this restaurant design which I noticed was the roof. The sun is shining hard. This thick fabric is what you will be seeing in the ceiling. And when the sun starts moving away for the sunset, this fabric in the ceiling will be folding like this, giving the view of the tall trees in the ceilings too. Sometimes you may even feel whether this restaurant is inside a modern jungle. After tea tasting, we went for a tea plantation walk with the tall trees. Where our walk leader was showing and explaining the local birds, animals, trees, flowers, and sound. Now let's see a few glimpses from our tea plantation work. After 5-10 minutes of walk from the tall trees Munnar, we reached the nearest tea plantation. The elevated landscape view of the tea plants with the clouds was simply amazing and refreshing. While walking through this tea estate, our walk leader showed us the elderberry flowers and the plants. And he was telling the British used to prepare drink with these berries.
പൂവ് നമ്മൾ വെള്ളത്തിലിട്ട് വെച്ചിട്ട് 1 മണിക്കൂർ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കുടിക്കാം. ഇത് ബെറിയാ, എൽഡർബെറി. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നില്ല, ഇന്ത്യയിൽ അങ്ങനെ.
Some even says uncooked elderberries are poisonous also, so beware. Between the tea plantations, you will even notice the silver oak trees planted at an equal distance with each other. This is mainly for shading and marking. The main reason for choosing is to be the most preferred shade trees because of its unique features, such as the deep roots of silver oak does not compete for nutrients and moisture with the tea plants. Its leaves effectively filters light and provide enough shade during the dry sunny days. Moreover, silver oaks can withstand pollarding and lopping, etc. etc. Our walk leader even told us how the Chinese emperor accidentally discovered the tea as a drink. When the leaves from a wild tree blew into his hot pot of boiling water, and even we discussed the role of British in introducing tea in India. Since the tea production starts with the plucking, our walk leader showed us how to pluck tea leaf for processing and explained us the parts of it with the picking standards for different types of tea. The unopened tea or the apical bud is what we taken for white tea. It is very expensive, that for 1 kg of white tea leaves in Munnar market cost around 12,000 Indian rupees. This tender leaf is what we are taking for preparing green tea. The next leaf is usually taken for making dust tea. See, this is the tea flower. While walking, our walk leader explained us about the 4-year pruning cycle of the tea plants. The pruning helps to keep the tea plants in ideal shape like a flat bush. In Munnar, the trimming of the tea plant is done approximately at a height of 15 inches, and that's too in summer. And this is the marking which you will see in shade trees such as the silver oak, with the field number, area, the month and the year in which that area of the tea plants were pruned. As we continue walking through the elevated landscapes of the tea estates, the weather was changing and started drizzling, and the time was nearing to the sunset. So we decided to walk back to the Tall Trees Resort. I guess it was by 7 p.m. or something we reached back. Then took dinner. After refreshing, we went to sleep. To know what we done on the next day in the Tall Trees Resort, subscribe and stay tuned because part 3 of A Day with the Tall Trees will be releasing soon.